Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This defense knew coming into tonight they had to be able to get pressure on the quarterback, and they are wasting no time. They get a sack on the first play of the game.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And they swarm him under. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. They've got the screen set up. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a town to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
And the Bruins have their offense in high gear. Trying to find his man on first down. And they got him for the sack.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. But you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. On the ground, it's Blair. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. The Bruins will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Spartans offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He looks that one in nicely. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion. He's looking to throw it. Coming after him. And the quarterback is snowed under. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap in a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense. You got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football. You want to be in the mix. Find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Steps away. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
And how about that back-to-back sacks? You want 2 sacks in a game. That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Turns it on in midfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Gonna run it. It's Blair. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Finds his man and they convert. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Freeman. And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Top 15 teams colliding today in a huge matchup, and it's now a final. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Madden.
Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Flips it out in the flat. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the Spartans are on the move.
Another first down.
Pulls and fires complete.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will sail out of bounds. Let's see where the officials spot it. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They'll try to power their way ahead. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The lone back's got it. He's out past the 35. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. A little release to the back. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
At the 35. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
The run to the left. Powers through the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Stumbled to the ground. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Looking to pass. It's Freeman. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. UCLA will go back to work on offense. To the ground with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. A 3rd and long coming up here. Turns it loose. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The offense set for a 1st down play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Good surge up front, give him 4 out to the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Trying to get the corner on the jet sweep.
I love defenses that can gang tackle. How about the defense getting a lot of hats to the football? That receiver's a fast dude. But this defense, they've got a lot of team speed themselves, and they showed it right there.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Spartans are marching down the field.
First down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. He's right on target.
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
Got it in the middle. It's Madden. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. They get him down after he makes the catch. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Trying play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Harris. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
The Spartans will try to put one on the board on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, San Jose State. Well, 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 somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Number 14, set to kick off.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. That last incompletion leaves him with 2nd and 10 from the 23. Running back searching for a hole. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Gets it out fast. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes a move. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down. At midfield, he's got room. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. They'll throw it on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He wants to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking downfield, it's Freeman. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. One more snap coming before halftime. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He'll take a shot. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in San Jose than you have? A captivating game so far, and a really competitive game so far. I'm talking razor-thin margins in the big statistical categories. And while it may be a broken record, turnovers are the name of the game. The team that limits them, the ones that win that turnover margin, generally speaking, are the ones that have the best chance to get that dub. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at CFB Stadium.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll open the second half with a run. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Trying to impose their will with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Brings up third down.
They'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. The give to the tailback. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Freeman. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
First down for the offense.
Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Bruins are rolling down the field. They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! They take the lead with the 6.
Number 30.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Akron is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Charlie Fry, this offense is not capable of scoring points every single time it sees the ball. They're up by 7 over Wisconsin.
He'll come out throwing on first down.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Leaves it with the back. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Leaves it with the running back. Still on his feet at the 45. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a nice play by the DB there. When that rain starts coming down, the ball gets a little bit heavier. The quarterback throws the ball a little bit lighter. DBs can take advantage sometimes of some underthrown balls, go out and make some big plays.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make? Because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Power football with the run. He's now up to 104 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for space, it's Blair. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give them a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Trying to seal the edge on the right. Brought down after a pickup of 5 yards down to the 10. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now they'll try the right side. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Freeman. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He breaks a tackle.
We'll give the defense credit there on 3rd down. It almost looked like they were expecting the screen. They gave up a few yards, but not enough for a 1st down. Now they've got a chance to get off the field.
It is good. And now the lead is even bigger.
UCLA 17, San Jose State 7.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, though.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly. It's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get him down after he makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field.
1st down for the offense.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Shakes off the defender. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. So after the 1st down run, here's 2nd down. It's a draw. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Madden. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking for room. It's Blair. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Now they'll run it to the right here. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. To the air, it's Freeman. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Second down coming up.
They'll try the run. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. This drive has already drained more than 3 minutes off the clock, and now they've got it on second down. Quick completion to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. The run from the shotgun. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on fourth down.
Yeah, not enough movement up front. You got to be a little bit more physical with this offense, but now it's 4th and 1. Another opportunity. You go for it there, you pick up some yardage. Now you made it a little bit short. Now this offense has really got to get physical.
They've only converted 1 time in 3 fourth down attempts, but they'll try to move the sticks with this one. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. On first down, here comes this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Gonna let it fly. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
17, San Jose State, 14.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll give it to the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just outstanding vision from the young freshman on that run. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Freeman. Quickly to the tight end. Makes a catch and knocked down. Second down coming up.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
All kinds of running room. The 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
In the end zone.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. New Mexico is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 15 over Old Dominion. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet buy a little time. Sweet feet on the move. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Gets it out quickly. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10.
And that is enough. First down.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They'll try to spread out this defense on 2nd and 3 with a 4 wide out set.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the deep...
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Dances away to buy time.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Unleashes one deep. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
24, San Jose State, 21.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Now we've got a little game pressure, and we'll see how the offense responds in a 3-point game, Jesse.
I can't wait to see this quarterback and how he's going to be able to handle that pressure, David. How will he respond in this situation?
And just knowing, listen, I'm only up by 3 now. If I can make this a 2-score game, I can almost put this away in the 4th quarter.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack the fourth. The Bruins send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Going up top on first down. Unleashes one. Lost the defense, he's wide open. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And that moves the chains for a first down.
Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. Fires to the end zone. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.